because with all that attention, all the glitz in the national television spotlight, comes scrutiny, and sometimes buffoonery. LeSean McCoy outed himself as someone unfit to be on television last season when he offered the well-crafted and thoughtful opinion that
Dak is right? Can I say on TV? Because he is.
And he doubled down on his own lunacy this week, acting like some vulgar trash talk in practice was somehow indicative of a lack of respect for quarterback Dak Prescott. I'll let you know the next time I see LeSean McCoy at a Cowboys practice. If he were ever actually here, his opinions on what the Cowboys feel about their quarterback might have some merit. Well, today it happened. LeSean McCoy was at a Cowboys practice here in Oxnard. And I knew he was here immediately because only about 5 minutes into practice, I hear from about 30 yards away, "Hey, Mike Leslie, I'm here. You called me a buffoon. Well, I'm here." And off we went. I promised you guys I would let you know if LeSean McCoy showed up to practice, and here he is a couple days later here at Cowboys camp. What made you come out?
You called me out, so I showed up. Nah, on a serious note, I just came to have a good time. I got a lot of good friends over here on the coaching staff and as players. Just checking out a lot of great talent. I was telling Acho earlier, if you had to compare like the rosters, man, from around the NFL, this is easily a top 3 easy team. So I just wanted to see him in person, you know, see how the new additions look. Gilmore, one of my good friends. I think him and Diggs and that duo back there, one of the best in the league. So I just wanted to see it in person.
You had some things to say over the course of the last week about Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott. That is true. You've had some things to say about him over the years. Do you believe this team doesn't respect their quarterback?
Well, this is what I said. I said that, you know, from my experience of playing this game for a long time at a high level, I never witnessed the players say certain things to the franchise quarterback. Now, as running backs, wide receivers, corners, linebackers, we talk a little trash. We might say some things, you know.
You don't think the quarterback can engage in that?
I've never seen it.
But does that make it a bad thing?
No, it's not a bad thing. You know, when out here when I watch Jack and I see Diggs, they smiling. So I'm sure they got over it. But I just think from my experience, I've never witnessed, you know, certain words. I've seen trash talk. You think Tom Brady don't talk trash?
Sure.
Patrick Mahomes, Mike Vick, they talk trash. But it's what's been said. And
you think any of the guys out here are offended by that language?
You would never know. You wouldn't know. They're not going to tell the media that. You know this.
He's throwing that at them as much as they're throwing it at him. I'm glad that you're here so that you get a chance to actually see in person the way that these guys interact. And that was my main critique of you over the course of the last week, was that you were talking about a team that you haven't been out here to see practice. But you're here today.
But this is the thing. Talking trash is acceptable. Everybody talks trash. I talk trash.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, certain things ain't gonna be said. That's all I'm saying. That's all I was trying to say. And I've never witnessed it. I play with guys like Sante Samuels. All he do is talk trash. But he ain't never gonna tell Mike Vick to shut your bleep up. That's all.
As you and I were talking about a couple minutes ago, my other main critique of you was to call him last season. I felt like that was where you crossed a line into being, frankly, unprofessional. I'm curious what you think about that moment as you look back on it now.
Ain't nothing to think about, you know? In life, you get better with different things. I probably could have said it differently. I probably could have said, oh, Dak's playing I probably could have said that probably better. But, you know, you live and you learn. I critique myself the same way I did as a player. I wasn't wrong what I said. I was wrong how I said it. And it was more of how he was playing. Because, you know, everybody could see that he wasn't playing good. But then again, people, they cover things up to make it something that's not. So I don't mind it.
The unfortunate thing is that McCoy left right after he and I talked. They only spent about 45 minutes at Cowboys practice, so they missed the meat of practice. They didn't talk to Dak or anyone else. McCoy missed what he came for, too. Dak Prescott had really his worst day of camp so far with 3 interceptions. I'm sure we'll hear tomorrow about how that's the end of the Cowboys world.